Literally, what the fuck, guys? Just what the fuck? Like, seriously. Another police involved shooting. This guy name is Fernando Castiles. Wait, no. This guy name is Fernando, yes. And his fiance posted a video right after the shooting. And to be honest, there's literally no excuse this time. Like, I feel like last time people say the other guy was guilty because he had a gun in his pocket and he was resisting arrest. This guy, and plus he has a criminal background. This guy has no criminal background, so you can't use that excuse. This guy told the cop that his gun was inside the thing and he is just reaching for his license and wallet, and the cop brought out his gun and shot him anyway. Like, what's the excuse this time? I want to hear the excuse this time. I want to hear how somebody's gonna make this victim look bad, and I bet you guys are, because you're just that petty. I feel horrible that this happened again, like literally so soon. Usually we don't get back-to-back shootings. Again, Black Lives, I'm going to explain this one more time. Black Lives Matter is not to make white people feel bad. It's not to make you guys' lives not matter. Again, as black people, we feel like our lives don't matter. And we feel frightened of the police. We feel like the police are not in it for our best interest. You guys feel like they're in for your best interest because of your skin color. And I'm going to say this just to be fair. There are some good cops out there. I'm going to say it one more time. There are some good cops and police that do amazing jobs. And that is great. That is beautiful. But for right now in the black community, we're sick of the police brutality. And it's not even police brutality. It's police death. Okay, police in the black community is not a symbol of protection. For us, they're a symbol of fear, death, and just be afraid. And it's not right. I wish it could be different, but that's just how we see them. We're not used to having good moments with them because it's just constantly death with them. They just every time we have to be so careful not to make a move or do anything that can end up getting us shot and killed. And it's just sad. I'm afraid for my life every time I pass a police car, or if a police car passes me. I'm afraid for my life every time a policeman stops me and asks me a question about something. I'm afraid for my life every time my brother goes out the door. I'm not afraid for my life. I'm afraid for his life every time he goes out the door and he's walking with his friends. And it's kind of sad. It really is. It's like, what do we have to do not to get shot by police? Like, even when we tell them what we're going to do and in our, it's just, wow. Like, the dude literally said what he was going to do. He told the officer, I have a concealed gun inside of my, what you call that thing? The glove compartment. And I just want to get my license out of the glove compartment. And yet this man still lost his life. Shot 7 or 6 times. It's either 7 or 6, but it doesn't matter. He was shot a bunch of times. And it doesn't matter what his background is, whether he was a convicted felon or not. But just for the record, he wasn't a convicted felon. He has no background history of violence. So there's no excuse. And it doesn't even matter. Even if it did, it still didn't matter. Again, Black Lives Matter. It does matter. And yes, all lives matter, but that's just taken away from the issue at hand. The issue at hand is that black people do not feel safe around police officers, and they feel police officers are not in it for their best interest, are not in it to protect and serve them, because we keep seeing our people shot and murdered in the streets without any type of liability whatsoever. That's our problem. There has to be some type of liability and accountability. Okay, we can't keep blaming the victim. The victim is a victim, for crying out loud. Stop blaming the freaking victim. In later news, bye everybody. Have a nice day.